What's going on, y'all? Just gonna be a real quick video. I'm telling y'all right now, this has been already one of the biggest free agency openers for the Nuggets ever. The Nuggets had officially traded Michael Porter Jr. in a 2032 unprotected first round pick to get Cam Johnson back from the Brooklyn Nets. This is a huge deal, a huge move. Cam Johnson is somebody that has been floated around for the last couple of years. Formerly of the Phoenix Suns, was a really good player with Phoenix. He's a player that's kind of been caught up in a lot of different trade actions. Really good shooter, good defender. He's a good plug and play type player. He has a lot of skill sets. He can dribble off the ball. He can dribble and create for himself a little bit. He has the ability to play off the ball at a very high level. He's a guy that can play in multiple schemes defensively. This is what you want. Last year, 57 games played, 18.8 points per game, 4.3 rebounds, 3.4 assists, shot 48% from the field with the Brooklyn Nets and 39% from three, 89% from the free throw line on a 58.2 effective field goal percentage. And one of the most important things here, y'all, he took last year 7.2 3-pointers per game on 39%. That's really good. You can live with that. That's really good volume, I think, for a player of his caliber, especially given the role that he is about to play here with the Denver Nuggets. This was a great deal on behalf of the Nuggets. He's averaging 1.17 point per possession as a three-point shooter with the Brooklyn Nets, which is also very good. He's going to be in the best playmaking and offensive situation that he has ever been in. So I actually think this is truly going to really boost the Denver Nuggets and what they're doing with their defense and with their offense. So I'm really excited to see what that looks like. On the other end of this, the Denver Nuggets, they get Bruce Brown. And one of the things with the Cam Johnson deal, there's other stuff to figure out in this. That opened up $17 million. $17 million opened up for the Denver Nuggets in acquiring Cam Johnson from Michael Porter Jr. with 2 years remaining on his deal. So if he plays well this year, the Nuggets can extend him, keep that volume, the number low for him as well. Cam Johnson, he's currently 28 years old, so he's in the middle of his prime. He's on the same timeline as Aaron Gordon, as Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Love to fit there. Again, open up 17 mil. And one of the best parts of the next part of this is the fact that they get Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown now comes back into Denver with a veteran minimum. So they have access now to most of the taxpayer, or not the taxpayer, most of the MLE. The MLE and the NBA is currently $14 million. They're not going to have full access to that whole number, but because of the deal that they made for Cameron Johnson, getting off of the $17 million extra that they would have had to pay Porter, having Bruce Brown brought back on a veteran minimum, they don't have to use any of the MLE if they don't want to. They're going to be able to use a larger portion of their salary cap to now allocate towards getting another quality player. Again, I know they got Bruce Brown, but another player, if they wanted to add Nickeil Alexander-Walker, it might be a little bit of a double dip at this point, getting another two-way guard like that, especially a player that's like not necessarily like an elite shooter. He's a really good shooter. So I don't really want to speculate on what exactly they're going to do in bringing him back and what the deal is going to look like and anything like that. But I will say to you that John Wallace coming into this organization, he, I think, has brought a very new perspective to what the team needs and how the team can improve and how the team can get better. So this is a really good start. Free agency literally opened up 2 hours and 4 minutes ago, and the Nuggets have already basically changed up their core. Their core has changed in 2 hours. And then on top of that, their bench is being reboosted by Bruce Brown, who's wanted to be back in Denver since he left to go to the Pacers. Again, he left because he took a 2-year, $45 million deal. The Nuggets could only pay him $7 million at that time. Would have made no sense for him to come back with all the money he had on the table. Now he gets an opportunity to come back to Denver, and they're in a locked and loaded situation. So a lot of really good things. I'll have another video coming out here. I just want to do a really quick one. There probably will be another move on the way, and with that move, they're going to add further to the rotation and to their bench as well. We got a $10 super chat. Thank you for this $10 super chat. If the Nuggets was to buy out Sarge, who would you want more, Ayton or Nall? Now, I see the thing is funny enough, I hadn't even thought about that. Now, if they buy out Sarge, they pay him, let's say, over the next, let's say they pay him over the next 4 years, pay him $1 million a year. So they just take that 4 off the books. It goes down to $1 million. Now you can use even more money. I mean, if Ayton would be willing to come here and be a backup center, that's one thing. I highly doubt that. Maybe he does. But again, I'm probably in that situation targeting another wing and or another guard. So that's where you get into Nikhil territory. Also, y'all, the Nuggets there's some speculation. The Nuggets could trade for Cam Whitmore. So Cam Whitmore would be a player they would trade away either for a Peyton Watson or a Julian Strawther, one of those kind of players. So the Nuggets are on the table now to get Nickeil Alexander-Walker, to get DeAndre Ayton, to get Cam Whitmore into the building with the trade. There's many things that are on the table and available to them. We'll see what they do. I got Locked On Nuggets coming up here literally in a few minutes, so you'll hear more from me there. But I just wanted to give y'all some initial insight, just what's happened. Cam Johnson, Bruce Brown in, Michael Porter Jr. out, and the 2031 unavailable for fully unprotected first. So we'll see what happens, y'all. But y'all know what time it is. I'll tap back in on the other side. I will see you very soon. Appreciate y'all.